live? Hold on. Gotta make sure we is live. It says on air, so we is live, baby. Yo, what's goody with it, YouTube? It's your boy. It's your homie MCOC _ Josh, and we back with another podcast, man. I'm sorry that we've been gone for so long. I really am, but YouTube been tripping with getting rid of Hangouts, and we tried to find alternatives for y'all. Then we made like 3 different cuts trying to review some TV show for y'all, and it was all going well until we reviewed the audio. Sometimes you couldn't hear me, sometimes the audio was failing. It was a huge freaking mess. Hopefully this is good and we can just come and talk to y'all, and y'all already know who I'm here with. I'm with the homie, the Brody, Fat Mike.
Yo, what's goody, what's goody, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, back at it again with the boy Josh. We just gonna sit here and chill and talk about some topics real quick, and then we'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, man.
All
It
right.
feels good to be back, to be talking to y'all, bro.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
It really does.
So yeah, let's get into this topic. So first off, I just want to talk about Suicide Squad, right? We all know that James Gunn is gonna be directing it. He's gonna be directing
baby.
it. Yeah, I'm excited for
Suicide
that.
Squad.
I'm excited for that. It's a reboot, and the casting has been announced, and the casting for Suicide Squad, bruh, sounds freaking awesome. It sounds awesome, and I'm just like, I'm so excited for this. So it's just so much. I'm gonna name off all of them, and I'm going to mess up every single last name, like all of them. I suck at pronouncing names, so let's try this one time. Let's try this for the one time. So for the casting, now the roles haven't been announced, so like I don't know who is gonna be doing what, but the casting has been announced, and then so one of the guys is David Dasmullishan, who played, if you remember Ant-Man, he was like one of the guys helping out Paul Rudd or whatever, the guy who plays Ant-Man. He was one of the guys. Then we got John Cena, which I'm excited for. I like John Cena. He was cool in Bumblebee. Then we got Jai Courtney, who played Captain Boomerang, so he's going to come back. Then we got Joaquin Casino. I have no clue who that is. Fat Mike, you know who that is? Because I have no clue.
Nah, never heard of this guy.
Yeah, he must be an unknown. Then we got Nathan Fillion, who's apparently Nathan Drake at one point. I don't know if that's still a thing, but Nathan Fillion. Then we got Joel Kinnaman, who's coming back as Rick Flag. Then we got Mailing NG. I don't know who that is. Like, there's a lot of unknowns on here, to be honest with you. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I don't know half of these people.
I mean, to me, that's kind of a good thing that they don't have too many people that are known, because now those people can get their little stardom going on, you know.
Yeah.
Because like with the first one, the reason why people went to go see the first one was because Will Smith was one of the leads, and that's what got them so much money for real when you think about it.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Yeah.
So it's kind of good that they don't have too many known actors this time. So like the newer actors that are out right now can get some publicity, I guess.
Yeah, that it is a good thing. I 100% feel you on that part. But what I am saying is, you know, I don't know half of these people, so it's a good thing.
Yeah.
But like, don't get mad at me if I can't say their names right. Then we got Chloe Berg, if I'm saying that name right. Then we got James Gunn's brother, Sean Gunn, who is the guy behind Rocket, who has like been in the mocap to like walk around as him. So then we got Juan Diego Bato. Then we got Storm Reed. Then we got Pete Davidson, who's that? He's the guy from SNL. He is.
Yeah.
Then we got Taika Waititi. I love Taika Waititi. I don't give a freak what nobody say. Thor Ragnarok was. I like Thor Ragnarok. A lot of people be hating on that movie, but it's funny. I laugh a lot at that. And I like Taika Waititi as Korg, and he's just like, Taika Waititi is so cool. He just seems like such a cool guy to be around to like hang out with on the weekends or whatever. He just seems like that type of dude that you would chill with. So I like him. Then we got Elise Braga. Then we got Steve Agee. Then we got Tanisha K. I'm gonna just say Tanisha K. I'm not pronouncing these names, last names, but I'm gonna just say Tanisha K. And then y'all could go ahead, look up the casting later, and then be like, no, well, in fact, it's I don't want to hear that. It's Tanisha K from now on. Then we got Daniela M. Then we got Peter Capaldi. I know who that is. I've heard that name before, but I haven't seen him in too many roles. Then we got Julio Ray R. Jennifer Holland. Viola Davis coming back as my girl, my lady. Y'all already know she's coming back as Amanda Waller. Then we got Idris Elba, who is rumored to be playing a Bronze Tiger or something, which I'm completely down for that.
That would be so tight.
It really would, bro. Yeah, people were like, oh, he'll be back as Deadshot. To be honest, bro, I don't really want to see that. I don't know about you, but I don't really want to see that.
I mean, I wouldn't mind.
You wouldn't mind?
Because we've seen that kind of thing before with Marvel, like with Don Cheadle replacing Terrence Howard.
Yeah, War Machine.
So I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I would really like the fact that if he was Bronze Tiger though. That would be really tight.
That would be tight because we haven't seen Bronze Tiger in anything. Have we seen Bronze Tiger in anything? Like, I can't remember from recent memory if we've seen him.
Well, Hell to Pay, even though that was a
animated movie.
Oh, that was animated. That was animated though.
I never saw that movie. Was it good?
It was. I'd give it a C. I'm not gonna like bump it up to like, oh yeah, it's up there with Under the Red Hood. No, I'm not gonna say all that, but like, it was cool.
Hey, to be honest, it's hard to be Under the Red Hood. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, that's my favorite DC animated movie of all time. Sorry to go off topic, but I just love that movie. It's so good. Then we got Margot Robbie coming back as Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's like in everything now. She's like in Birds of Prey, and like she's just getting so much clout. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I never thought this would happen. You see Harley Quinn at like conventions and TV. It's ridiculous. Anyway. Then Michael Rooker is coming in as the cast, and that's dope. I like Michael Rooker as Yondu. Rest in peace to him. The real Mary Poppins, you feel me? So
I'm Mary Poppins, you know.
Yeah, oh god, I love that movie, man. I love Guardians too. But yeah, that's the cast for Suicide Squad. So Fat Mike, what do you think of this casting? Do you like any of them? Are you excited for this movie? Give us your thoughts. Give us your thoughts, man.
I am really excited for this movie because even though the first one was like taken from people and then like most people didn't like it and then some people did like it, I was in that category that really liked it. Even though there were some things that could have been fixed, like Jared Leto was the Joker. He was cool. I just wish they would have like altered his appearance because I didn't like that whole like pimp vibe that they was trying to give him. Like, no, that wasn't cool to me. But overall, I think this will be just as good as the first one, and I think we'll be getting a lot more character development within Harley Quinn because she's supposed to be having this movie and was it Birds of Prey? Or did they cancel that?
Wait, they cancel what?
I'm saying did they scrap that?
Oh no, Birds of Prey still going.
Okay.
It just went massive reshoots to apparently remove pedophile elements from the story, so
what?
Yeah, because did you see the plot leak for it? For Birds of Prey?
Yeah, you told me about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it was something about Black Mass and Victor Zaz or some shit. Yeah, I wasn't feeling that at all.
I wasn't either. Like, that's such an awful plot to base it around.
Yeah. But
yeah, I think Suicide Squad is gonna be pretty good. This one.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I don't really have like too many expectations. I just hope that Idris Elba is Bronze Tiger. I hope we get some kind of ton of that in the trailer when that drops, whenever that's gonna drop, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah. Other than that, I'm pretty hyped. I know it doesn't sound like it, but like it's pretty early in the morning.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm pretty hyped for this film. I can't wait to see it. How about
I'm
you?
excited too because James Gunn is a really good director. Like I don't give a freak what y'all say, but the 2 Guardians movies that he's made have just been great. Like I've loved all of them, especially the second one. Like he just gets better and better. Like he makes really good films, and I think he's the perfect person to do this like group film because y'all got to be honest with yourselves. Suicide Squad, the first one by David Ayer, it felt like it was trying to rip off Guardians of the Galaxy. Like y'all have to be honest, like it or not, it tried to rip off Guardians of the Galaxy with the old nostalgia music and stuff like that. Like it completely felt like a Guardians of the Galaxy ripoff. So he's perfect for this. And yeah, this cast of no names could potentially be a good thing. But it could also be potentially a bad thing because the actors could be bad and that's why they're unknown. But it could be a good thing because this is some untapped potential that we haven't seen before and it could just make them a home brand name. You know what I'm saying? So.
Right.
But I also like, if you pay attention to the casting list, you can see his what the logo is for the Suicide Squad film, and I just love the logo. It looks so comic book accurate, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, bro, it looks so clean. I love it. To be honest, it's better than the first movie's logo in my opinion. Like I love it. It's I can't just put in words how much I love the logo. It's just so clean.
I'm looking at it. It does look pretty comic book accurate.
Yeah, it looks really nice. It looks so nice. But yeah. So next, let's talk about. Well, what was you gonna say?
Oh, my bad. Another thing, I kind of want to know who Pete Davidson is gonna play. I wonder. Oh, you know what? He might be the trickster or some shit like that. Because I mean, they might give him some shit like that because he is a comedian. So who knows?
Okay. I can't.
So he might be.
I think it was.
He might be the trickster or something.
Yeah, I think it was leaked who's gonna be, like the characters who's gonna be in the film. I just don't remember all of it, but some people say he might be Condiment King. So.
that would be hilarious.
Oh my gosh, bro! I could see that. Yeah, I could see that. I can
definitely see that.
Yeah, Condiment King, bro. Oh my god.
Just the name alone is just like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Like, but I'm going back. What were you gonna say about next topic?
Next topic is gonna be, I want to talk about these X-Men rumors, and you know, I just so the X-Men rumor is Marvel Studios is reportedly, now this is coming from the website We Got This Covered, and I don't know, look, it's just a rumor, so it's a rumor. Apparently Marvel Studios is looking to cast Professor X and Magneto as both black people. And another rumor is, that, you all remember that black principal from Spider-Man Homecoming? He was the PE teacher or something. I can't. Yeah, he is supposed to be rumored to be playing Professor X. So yeah, that's all we got. And your thoughts, Fat Mike?
Well, like, you know how they did, like how they did with Zendaya, even though she's technically not Mary Jane or whatever the fuck they trying to do with her.
Yeah.
She's Mary Jane. Nigga, she's Mary Jane. She's
is,
just black.
Yeah.
But with this, I don't really care for the X-Men too much anyway, so.
Dang.
So I guess I'm really not. I guess I'm really not the one to ask about that. But one thing is, they really need to stop trying to appeal to the black community. Like, if you want to do that, then show us some black mutants. Don't make Professor X black.
Right, that's what I'm saying, bro. I
You
didn't know you
know?
didn't like the X-Men like that. I thought you. Dang, that's
I
the
mean,
first.
I don't hate the X-Men or nothing. I'm not a big fan of them. I like the Fantastic Four more.
Dang, all right, that's the first time I've ever heard that one. But I can understand where you're coming from. Some of the X-Men movies and like so much X-Men. There's never been a good Fantastic Four film, so I feel you.
Yeah.
But my thoughts on this is I'm a huge X-Men fan. Like, I love the X-Men. I love almost every X-Men film. Not all of them. I still haven't seen Dark Phoenix, and I do not plan on seeing that anytime soon. But I love most of them. I do have my problems with them. Logan is that film. Like, nobody can tell me any different. Logan is that film. But this
Right.
casting just really. When I read this, I was just upset. And I was upset because these characters, for me, this is like making Batman black. And you can't do that. You can't make Batman black. That is just like there's some characters you can't change. Like, I'm so honest with y'all.
Right.
You can't change these characters. Professor X and Magneto have been white characters since the 1960s, and nothing about them has changed. So I don't understand why Marvel feels to need, I know this is a rumor, but if this is true, there is no need to change the race of these characters. There's absolutely no need. There are tons of black mutants out there. You got your boy Bishop. Apparently Method Man wants to play the MCU's Bishop. Like, that is so tight. Like, you have Bishop, you have other prominent black mutants that I'm trying to think of. You have other diverse mutants. Like, I think Forge is Mexican, right? Forge is Mexican. So the mutants, you have Storm. How can I forget freaking Storm? You have these black mutants who have these powers, who are tight, who do their thing regardless. You have, like I said, Bishop and Storm and Forge and like these diverse mutants. You have Jubilee, who is an Asian character. Like, you have a diverse market of characters. The mutants has always been a diverse cast of characters. You shouldn't have to feel the need to change, the X-Men to now just be named the mutants. That is so trash and dumb and stupid and makes no sense.
Wait. What?
Okay, well,
Why didn't they do that?
They didn't do that, but it's rumored because if you remember at Comic-Con, Kevin Feige named the film and it was just called Mutants. Now, if you also remember when if you also remember when Dark Phoenix dropped, one of the Marvel Studios, MCU, Disney, executive producers said, the X-Men, outdated, it's racist, it's not inclusive, we should change it to mutants. I made a video on that. That is so whack, bruh. Are you kidding me? If they're really going down that route, that's such a bum move. That's such a bum thing to do. You feel what I'm saying, right, Mike? Like, these characters have always been diverse and inclusive to any character of any race, any background. It's always been like that. And I don't know why I know I'm repeating myself a little, but why do they have to feel the need to change? There was no need. There's no need.
Alright.
Marvel Studios is creative enough to give us films like Endgame. Creative enough to give us the masterpiece that is the freaking Daredevil TV show. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. going back in time. Like, Marvel has given us stuff, bro. Like, Marvel has dropped things on us, dropped bombs, given us great films. The Winter Soldier. If they're creative enough to do this, they are 100% creative enough to make new characters or even adapt characters into these films. They are 100% capable of that. So while they're doing this, trying to change everything and flip-flop stuff around, it's just such a bummer.
Right, it is.
So,
I don't get why, but like, I mean, you remember what people used to say, like, Professor X is based off of
Martin Luther King and Magneto's Malcolm X. Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know if that's the reason why, but I remember people used to say that shit all the time, and even I didn't know that. So it's like, okay, But like, why you gotta change? I mean, what is changing the color of the character gonna do?
Absolutely nothing.
I
Like
mean,
nothing.
that's I just want to figure out what that does. Like, it just shows black people that you trying to appeal to them. I mean, you can still appeal to us by just showing black mutants, like I said before. So
Exactly. Like you don't
it's
have
just
to
like
do
why?
this. Yeah.
And then you're disappointing like the actual fans that care about this character and not his color. So it's like, what's going on? You know.
Yeah.
But that's enough about what I think because I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really the person to ask about X-Men like that because I don't really like them per se. So
yeah. I don't know, bro. This is just so stupid. Puts a bad taste in my mouth. And I remember I was watching videos on YouTube talking about some they didn't say my name, but they were like, "Oh, the MCU X-Men is going to go woke. It's going to go woke. Get angry. I'm just like, can y'all chill out a little bit? I mean, like, okay, like a Marvel producer said something. People from Marvel say stuff all the time, but with casting news like this and X-Men apparently being changed to just mutants in the MCU, like they're not even called X-Men anymore, I'm starting to see where they're coming from. Like, I'm starting to get really angry and upset. And when I'm seeing people defend this, they're just like, I don't have a problem with this. I don't have a problem with this at all. You know what I'm saying? It's very diverse. It's inclusive. It makes black people feel great. And I'm just like,
I mean, yeah, it's diverse, but then that's just gonna be like this whole Little Mermaid shit.
Yeah.
You know?
People gonna be mad.
So, like,
You're gonna make people mad.
so just keep the character how it is. Like, stop doing this whole appealing to one race or some shit like that, so everybody gets a win and shit like that. Like, nigga, just make the damn movie. Quit trying to change the nationality of these of these characters and just make the damn movie.
Yeah.
It's really not that hard.
It's not. It's so. Oh my gosh, bro. This reminds me of like them trying to make James Bond a female. Like, what is y'all doing now? Like, what is y'all really trying to accomplish here? Y'all not doing Y'all not doing nothing. You just making people mad and you're losing money at the box office is what you're doing. So.
Right.
And just proving people on the internet correct. Like, I'm trying not to listen to these folks on the internet because they be saying all types of stuff where I'm just like, hey, y'all calm down. Like, y'all just getting upset for no reason. But now that I'm seeing stuff like this, I'm like, y'all starting to make sense. Y'all starting to make sense. I'm just like, oh.
For real.
It's a real bummer, man.
It's crazy.
It's a real bummer. I'm not for this, bro. Well,
I mean, shit. I'm not against it or for it, for real. I'm just like, okay, I don't really care. I mean, shit. If he does his job and delivers a good Professor X, then I wouldn't really care what his color is then. But right now, it's just like I said before, why do you keep on switching up people's colors just to appear to the black community and whatever?
Yeah.
You know, it's stupid.
I feel what you're saying. Like, if the actor does a good job as the character he's been like given, it should be cool. But for me, at the same time, even if he does do a good job, there's still gonna be this thing in the back of my head that's like, you're not the Professor X I know. You're not the Magneto I know. And also think about this, fact, Mike. If Magneto is black, I don't know if you know the origins of Magneto. Magneto was a Jewish kid from the Holocaust who survived the Holocaust. If he's black,
black people can be Jewish.
No, black people can't. But what I'm saying is, I don't think black people were in the Holocaust. Like, y'all could attack me. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. in the comments or whatever, but I haven't, like, it's not like black people have been, I don't really see black people in the Holocaust. It's mostly like, white Jews or gypsies or whatever from that time period, because mostly in Germany there were white people. It was majority white. So taking that aspect of it, what are you gonna do with Magneto now? If he is a black man, what are you gonna do with him? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's his struggle gonna be? Like, what is he like? I'm trying to figure out what they're gonna do with Magneto. It's more Magneto than Xavier that I'm more upset about, because of his origin of being in the Holocaust.
Right.
Now, like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, but from the history books I've studied, it doesn't mention black people being in the Holocaust.
Right, I feel that.
So I'm just like, what are y'all about to do with my boy Magneto? Because I freaking love Magneto. That's one of my favorite villains of all time right there. So what are y'all about to switch up? So apparently Disney Plus is bringing all the 90s, all Marvel cartoons, all 90s stuff like X-Men animated series, The Amazing Spider-Man, stuff like that, are getting HD remasters on Disney Plus.
That's dope.
That is. Like, I'm really excited for Disney Plus now. Like, I was already going to buy Disney Plus because I was just so intrigued by the concept of it. But I was looking on the internet and I found something funny where it said, apparently from early results, Disney Plus is more addictive than heroin. And I don't know how true that study is, but while I was looking up the topics, it said apparently Disney Plus is more addictive than heroin and like crack and all that stuff. So apparently Disney Plus got something in their pockets right now. So because it was released 2 months early in the Netherlands. Like in the Netherlands right now, you could get Disney Plus for free. So
I ain't thought of that.
I know, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's released early and it's for free too. There's not new stuff like The Mandalorian and stuff like that. It's just like old Disney stuff like Star Wars episode 1, 2, and 3 and stuff like that, and The Last Jedi. But hey, yo, that's crazy. I'm really excited for Disney Plus. What are your thoughts on Disney Plus as a whole? And this news that we're getting HD remasters.
Yeah, that's pretty dope. I think that's really dope because I remember back in the day I used to have the 90s Spider-Man cartoon on I believe it was VHS. I used to watch that shit all the time. Like all the time.
Yeah, that Spider-Man
like
fire.
I brought that shit in after I got home from school or some shit like that. Like nigga, that show was the shit.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, I love that show so much. I really do.
Oh yeah. I think I had the one where they had that little crossover with the X-Men. I mean, he had the crossover with the X-Men or whatever. And then I think I had the Secret Wars one. Well, I don't know if it was called Secret Wars, but I just remember Iron Man, Black Cat, Captain America, Fantastic Four, all of them were in that. And I think it had something to do with Doctor Doom. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about, bro. Cause I really remember the X-Men and Spider-Man one. I remember that one because that's my favorite episode, where Spider-Man and the X-Men linked up, because X-Men animated series was my junk, Spider-Man show was my junk, and mixed them two together in this big old mixing pot, and you got yourself a happy fan, bro. So I was just, you got yourself a happy camper right there. So yeah, man, it was a good time for me as a kid watching that episode.
I'm definitely going to watch the one where I think that was towards like the end of the season too, where he met Spider-Man in different dimensions.
Oh yeah, that was. I think that was some of the final episodes of the show too, where he went into like the multiverse with Madam Web. That was her name, Madam Web, and he linked up with like Night Spider-Man and Spider-Man from I don't know what other time zones, and It was just really dope. That was my first introduction to the Spider-Verse.
He met up with Ben Reilly too, and
Oh wow, yeah.
there was a Spider-Man with Dr. Octopus arms, and then there was one that still hadn't become Man Spider yet.
Oh, okay.
It's like you could see that he had developed those 6 arms or whatever, and then like later in the episode, or I think it was the episode after that, he lost control and turned into Man Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's even a
Spider-Man gonna be junk.
Huh?
I said that Spider-Man show was the junk, bro. You had Punisher, Fantastic Four. My boy Daredevil pulled up for a little bit. I was like, okay.
Daredevil sure was in that show. He sure was.
Yeah.
Dang.
Doctor Strange was in it, bro. I could talk about this show forever. We gotta. I really could, man.
Yeah.
Their mom.
Yeah, the 90s really had something going on for real.
It really
That's
did.
crazy.
It really did. Better than half of these cartoons out right now. I'll tell you that much. Better have these cartoons.
Yeah,
right
like this new Spider-Man show on Disney XD. They're already doing the Superior Spider-Man storyline. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that show trash anyway. If I'm to be honest with you, that show is really bad. Like I watched a couple episodes and I was like, what are you doing? Like this is terrible.
I mean, I think the animation is okay, the art style is cool, but like the whole story was just like it drags at certain points, you know.
Yeah, I just wasn't a big fan. I wasn't a big fan. It didn't catch my attention like it should have, in my opinion.
Right.
But yeah, this is amazing.
But yeah, that's good news to hear though that they're also adding those shows onto their roster of other things with Disney Plus, because they're going to be doing that whole High School Musical live action, whatever the hell it's supposed to be, and then they're going to be doing that live action Lady and the Tramp, which I think my mom would like that. But
the dogs are really cute. I'll give it that. The dogs are really cute. I'll give it that.
You stupid.
Yeah,
the dogs. I mean, yeah. I actually think that was a smarter idea to put the live action movie on there instead of like actually having it in the movie theater, you know.
Yeah.
Like if they want to do live action Disney movies that way, then that would be pretty smart, because that way you wouldn't have to worry about too many people complaining about it if it were in the damn movie theater, you know.
Right.
Because,
yeah. That okay.
Because so many people complained about Beauty and the
Lion
Beast,
King.
Lion King, all those. Like if they would have just said, "Oh, well, we're just gonna start doing the live action interpretation of these movies, these animated movies, these 2D movies that everyone knows and loves so much. We're gonna take those, make them live action, but just put them on the platform instead of actually throwing them in the damn theater. Because that way, they're probably saving a lot more money doing it that way.
Yeah, I agree with you, bro. Like, this is really good because it just comes with the package. You're already paying for it. Because Disney Plus is pretty cheap for what you're getting with this, if I'm going to be honest with you. And there's a pack.
How much is it?
Last time I checked for the US, I think it's $7 a month.
Oh, so it's kind of like how much you would be paying for like Netflix or Hulu. So that's pretty reasonable. That's a reasonable price. Yeah.
And then there's a package deal for hold on, I'm about to look it up real quick, but there's a package deal where you can get Disney Plus, ESPN, and Hulu in it, and I believe it's $12 a month, if I'm correct.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, I might get that one. I might tell my mom to just like hey, yo, pay for this package deal real quick. We can watch all the Disney stuff, all the Hulu stuff you want, and you know, my dad likes sports, so you know he can watch like ESPN and stuff, so we ain't gotta worry about that. So we might as well pick that one up real quick. So
Cool.
yeah,
Yeah, that's tight. Yeah,
I'm,
Disney out here making moves for real.
they really are.
But they just need to get Spider-Man back because I don't want Sony to have him. I just
I
don't.
don't either. I'm sorry, bro. Like I know people are like, this is a good thing. This is amazing. I'm so happy. For me personally, I'm like, I'm not too happy about this one, bro. I'm not with y'all on this one.
The only way I'll say it's a good thing is if Sam Raimi comes in and he's like, yeah, I'll direct this next movie. That's the only way I'll accept this shit.
But to be honest, bro, Sam Raimi and Sony ended on bad blood. So I don't know if he'd ever come back. So
yeah, and then it's like you totally ripped this nigga's character from the MCU. So now in this third movie, we can't even address like certain situations or just like certain chemistry between characters and shit no more. We can't do that anymore.
And Spider-Man's gonna act like Iron Man didn't even exist. Like, how do you even do that, bruh?
Right. Like
that epic cliffhanger. That epic cliffhanger where Spider-Man's identity was revealed. What, we need closure to that. We can't just move on from that like it's nothing. Like how what?
Well, I don't think they gonna like scrap that whole thing, because they made that too much of a big deal just to scrap it. You know?
But if they were to kick him out the MCU and they're trying to do their own thing, they kind of have to. I mean, I hope they don't, but like, if I was to bet money on it, I'd be like, I'm pretty sure, you know, they about to cut it out. They about to do their own thing.
Right.
I'm seeing people like, he's gonna be in Venom 2. And I'm like, Venom wasn't even good in the first place. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't want that Venom shit touching Tom Holland Spider-Man either. Like, this is just not, this ain't the move.
It isn't.
Like, because how did that shit even happen? Like, who was being more greedy? Was it Disney or was it Sony or was it both of them? Like, which one was it?
To be honest, bro, it's both. I think. People are like, well, Disney's worse, Sony's worse. And to be honest with you, bro, this is just how business works. Like, none of them are bad, none of them are good. This is just how business works. At the end of the day, these companies want a profit. They want their money. So I think it was Disney was being a little bit too greedy, but like, I haven't kept up with it too much because it was originally reported that Disney wanted 50%. Now it was reported that Disney originally wanted 30% of the profit, because originally Disney was getting 5% of all profit from Spider-Man movies and Sony was getting the majority of the profit. So Disney wanted a little bit more. So I don't know what's going on. It's just the way business works. Like, there's deals made every single day that are greedy or corrupt or whatever. I don't understand why people are trying to big up Sony like it's the underdog story. Sony versus Disney. Yeah, go Sony. Like, this is a greedy company. And wasn't the internet people attacking Sony just recently for making a freaking Ghostbusters film?
Yep.
Like, didn't y'all said it was SJW and feminists and this, that, and the third, but now you want to big them up and say, oh, well, Spider-Man is now safe from the wokeness and the SJW. Are you freaking kidding me? You just said they made the Ghostbusters. Like, stop being hypocrites for one.
Well, who knows? Maybe they gonna do some Mary Jane shit. They probably gonna do a whole bunch of Mary Jane shit, like just like giving her more screen time or something like that. I don't know. Just a whole bunch of extra shit they ain't gotta do.
Yeah. Oh,
but like
God.
I said, the only way I'll accept this shit is if like Sam Raimi says, yeah, I'll come back and direct this film or something like that. I need something good to happen within this whole shit, because I'm just not feeling Sony. Like, even when the Amazing Spider-Man came out, like when I saw the first one, when I was like, when did that shit come out?
That came out like
2012.
2012. Yeah, 2012.
Yeah, I was like 12 when I saw that, and I liked it for like the first two times I watched it. Then when that second one came out, it was like, yeah, okay, the first time watching this was cool. Then when I watched it again, I'm like, yeah, this ain't it. This is not hidden. And then when Gwen died, I'm like, okay, yeah, what the fuck is y'all doing?
Yeah.
And then how it ended on a cliffhanger was like, wow, so y'all just teased the Sinister Six, and then we're not going to get the Sinister Six. Like, what's the deal? And then when he came to Marvel, it was like, okay, we finally got something going on. Then he's in all these other movies, cameoing and gets his own two movies and shit like that. And then you fucking shit up with this whole cutting the contract and just not continuing with Tom's contract, like, because I think he had two more movies.
Nah,
And then now
Tom
they
Holland
doing
had
this
way
one.
more movies than two more, fam. Like he was really trying to. No, yeah, he did have two more movies contracted. My bad, because I remember Marvel said that they wanted to do like a whole thing with Tom Holland. So they wanted to really push this out. Like they already wanted to make the first three movies. There was Spider-Man's high school years. The next three movies dedicated to college, and then the final three movies dedicated to like his adult life. I thought that was a pretty dope concept, but now we're not gonna see that. So,
Right. Well, you never know. That they might still do that. It's just not gonna be with Marvel.
yeah,
Because I mean, at some point he's gonna start looking too old to be in high school.
yeah,
So they need to hurry up and speed up that little process. Because he's not gonna be looking young forever.
yeah. Oh,
Shit, neither is Zendaya, and I think that nigga that plays Ned is older than them, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah. Oh, this is just a whole messed up situation, and freak Sony, bro. I hated the Amazing Spider-Man. Spider-Man 3 is not that good, and I know people like, well, Spider-Man 3 actually wasn't that bad.
What? You tripping? You tripping?
What do you mean
tripping.
Spider-Man 3 was trash, fam? Like, be honest with yourself,
Nigga,
bro.
stop playing with my emotions, bro. Spider-Man 3 was cold, bro. You lying.
You
lying to yourself.
I'm not, fam. Like, I'm so for real, bro.
Who raised you? You lying to yourself.
Fam, like, I know you're joking, bro. You're joking, right?
Bro, Spider-Man 3 was lit. That's my favorite Spider-Man movie. Besides 2, for real. Okay, I'll say this. Spider-Man 2 is my favorite one. Then Spider-Man 3 is just like, it's reaching. You know? Man, Spider-Man 3 was cool.
Nah, I hate that movie, bro. Venom.
You hate that movie?
I don't like that movie, bro.
Spider-Man 3 had some problems, but that don't mean it wasn't a good film.
I don't know, just something about it. That cringy dancing, how Tobey Maguire was like in his like emo state. Venom. There were too many villains in that freaking film. You had Sandman, Green Goblin, Venom, and they didn't get enough screen time. Well, Sandman was the only one that was tight for real. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Then James Franco.
When Harry got his gear, he was fucking shit up. What you talking about?
Okay, I will admit, when I was little, when I saw Green Goblin, I wanted to be him for Halloween. I was like, okay, this guy really doing his thing. But going back, I don't know, bruh. I feel like his costume was a little off too. I haven't watched it in a while though. Maybe I have to go back. But last time I remember it, I just remember I didn't like that film.
Quit playing with my emotions, bro. You know damn well that movie was good.
No. The bet. Alright. I'll give Spider-Man 3 this. It made Sandman one of my favorite villains of all time. I will give Spider-Man 3 that. I'll give Spider-Man 3 that. But other than that, nah, bruh. I might have to put Far From Home above Spider-Man 3. To be honest with you,
I missed the part where that's my problem. Oh, come on, bro. Hey, you tripping, Josh? You know damn well that movie was good, bro.
Hey, bro, we're gonna have to debate about this one day on a podcast. Fat Mike versus Josh. Spider-Man 3 trash or nah?
Yeah, just the fact that that's the only Spider-Man franchise with a trilogy is
That
tight.
is. Okay, I will give it that. It's the only one with a trilogy. Like, none of these movies about to see the light of 3 movies.
Right. I mean,
Man.
other than that, we all know that Spider-Man 3 is the GOAT. So
We're
let's
gonna,
continue with
anyway,
these other
Fat Mike.
topics you got.
Alright, this is our last topic, and then we can talk about some things. If you want to recommend a TV show or anything like that, this is our last topic. But I thought this was super dope and needs to be spread out there more. I'm about to make a whole video on this after this podcast because this really needs to be put out there because I'm so sick and tired of people talking about, oh well, the MCU isn't R-rated. They'll never go dark. I got something for y'all, bruh. I got something for y'all, bruh. This new news got your boy. Oh my gosh. Here we go. The upcoming Ghost Rider and Hellstorm shows on Hulu will be hardcore and R-rated. Yo. This has to be some of the best news, bruh. I'm not even yo. I'm so happy right now, bruh. Like, y'all, you have no clue. You honestly have no clue. I'm so happy that they're going R-rated. I'm so sick and tired of people saying, Marvel will never go R-rated. Well, y'all can shut the freak up now because we are going R-rated, baby. What is you talking about, bro? We got Ghost Rider, we got Hellstorm, and we finna be booted, and we finna do this, bruh. Fat Mike, what do you think about this news? What do you think about going R-rated, baby? Yeah.
I think that's tight, and that's the next move because I mean comedy is fine, but we need to start getting a little more serious, you know, because comedy in those movies is not going to age too well because people are going to start getting tired of it, you know.
Yeah, and if what I'm hearing about Joker, that's coming out in October is correct, Marvel needs to step it up, bro. And I'm so for real. Like, I love Marvel. That's one of my all-time favorite movie companies, comic companies, and just my childhood in general is I'm a Marvel child, regardless. But if they want to survive, R-rated needs to be a thing. And I'm so for real. We can't keep having this kiddie PG-13 crap. And I say this as a kid who's probably gonna bootleg it, because I'm not gonna see the theaters. But you know, I'm joking around with that. But you know, you know, this is awesome. Like, this is amazing. I love Ghost Rider. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Ghost Rider is my favorite Ghost Rider ever. From like, have you seen Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. with Robbie Reyes Ghost Rider?
I saw some clips. I've never like actually sat down and watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for real. I think I maybe seen like one episode.
Okay.
And that was the first one.
Hey, bro, you need to hop back on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Side note, that show is fire. Season 6 went dummy.
I mean, I wasn't really interested in that show in the first place because I'm just like, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. What?
It's good. It gets better. But like season 4, when they introduced Ghost Rider, bro, whenever Ghost Rider was on the screen, he took every scene he was in. His name is, the guy that plays Ghost Rider is Gabriel Lunes is his name. And he's in the new Terminator film, but he is just he's awesome. Yeah, Gabriel Luna is the guy who plays him. He is so good. He does such a great job. And I'm so glad he's coming back as Ghost Rider because he took the scene. And now he's going to be in this R-rated, murking demons, cutting their heads off, burning people with the fire chain, running over them with his car, doing all this hard, crazy... I'm telling you that Robbie Reyes was that dude. Like, I'm not even tripping. Like, if you don't like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., he is. Go to season 4, bro. He didn't do all that stuff in, like, season 4, but because it was on, like, robots and stuff. But he did... If you translate that over to humans, my boy Ghost Rider gonna F some stuff up, and I'm so for real. He burns people's heads off. He like gets a fire chain, wraps it around them, and pulls them and like rips them in half. I'm just like, if y'all gonna really do this R-rated stuff, it's gonna be so cool seeing Gabriel Luna as Ghost Rider. I'm so happy that they're doing this. So yeah,
He on his R-rated shit for real. That's wild.
yeah, but it was on robots, so you didn't see no blood like that. Yeah, but since they go R-rated, baby, he really finna go crazy. I'm excited. I can't hide my excitement for this. I really can't. So that's all I gotta say on this. This is great news. Marvel, you're going in the right direction. Please continue. Please see the success of Joker. Get scared. Let's get this R-rated Blade popping, bro. I'm so for real. Let's get this R-rated Blade popping. Come on now.
R-rated Blade.
I wanna. Yeah, it has to be. So yeah, that's all. Oh, yeah, and apparently Moon Knight isn't gonna be as R-rated as it should be, which is a real bummer because it said that Disney Plus won't. Because there was a report that Disney Plus won't host R-rated content, like very hardcore content. So that's not a good sign.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. That's not a good sign, to be honest. So I'm trying to find a report where it said that because I remember where they were like, "Hey, yo, Disney Plus? Yeah, it's not going R-rated." I was like, "Oh no." Oh, where's it at, bro?
I mean, I guess that's fine because isn't that for like more of families anyway? Like families are gonna go and watch shit on there anyway.
Yeah.
They're just trying to be in competition with like Netflix and Hulu and shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh.
What do you think?
So yeah, of course.
Well, I know we should talk about this earlier, but like, did you know that Disney Plus will be releasing episodes weekly?
Of what?
Of like all their shows. Like it's gonna be coming out weekly.
Oh, so it's that's cool. They're gonna be doing the same kind of shit like they're doing with Titans right now, because they're releasing episodes every Friday.
Okay. Well, the thing is, what was it? The cool thing about Disney Plus though is that for each show they're gonna release the first 2 episodes all in one, but then from then on they're gonna do it like every week, which I think is pretty okay.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they trying to make it like TV. That's expected. Yeah, a lot of these platforms right now are starting to replace TV because nobody really watches TV anymore. It's like usually Netflix, Hulu, whatever website you can find anime on, or Crunchyroll, or just going on YouTube. Really, nobody really watches TV like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, for Disney, that's a good move. This whole platform was a good move for Disney, and the platform for DC was a good move too, I guess, because they're starting to gain people back since they brung out Young Justice season 3, and people are really starting to like Titans now. So yeah, it's a lot of good moves for these companies to make a platform that they know that their fans are gonna come and go on, you know.
So yeah, man, that's our last topic. Anything you wanna push out there, recommend before we out this thing?
I recommend that people go and see Titans season 2 episode 2, because that's when the tone of the show changes and it's not really all that dark anymore. It's just like, okay, we're starting to have like the original Teen Titans mentor the newer group of heroes like Beast Boy and Raven and so forth. And I really like Titans because of Hawk and Dove. I like their whole relationship. Even though one of them is trying to give up the whole hero shit, the other one still wants to be a hero, and then this season it switched to her still wanting to be a hero, and now it's Hawk that wants to get out of this shit so that they could just have a normal life and get married and have some kids and not have to worry about all this saving the city and shit like that.
Okay.
I like this show.
Okay.
And
Wow.
I didn't think I was gonna like it at first, but it's pretty tight.
Okay. I might check it out, to be honest. We had this discussion before. I'm not the biggest fan of the first trailer. I remember I saw the first trailer and I said, no, I'm not watching this. I'm not.
I mean,
really not.
I wasn't the biggest fan of that trailer either.
Yeah, okay. But I was like, I don't know, bro. It's not going the way I want it to go. It's not. Doesn't remind me of the TV show. When I hear Dick Grayson say, F Batman, bro, I'm like, what? You're a child. Sit down, bro. Stop it, bro. You sound like a cornball. Like, sit down. So I was just like, I don't know if I'm gonna watch this. But from the way you're describing it, it might be tight.
Right. I mean, you can still have your own opinion on it. It's just that, from what I've seen, I think they're going in the right direction with these characters, even though they're not really all that like comic book accurate. They're still like they're just kind of like making it on some Arrow shit or some Flash shit.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay. Well.
I mean,
yeah.
just like how I watched Doom Patrol earlier. That show was good.
Yeah. Doom Patrol was fire. But fun fact, I don't know if you know this, but the first episode for season 2 was originally supposed to be the ending for season 1. So that explains the tone change.
What's supposed to be the ending of season? What?
Okay, so like the beginning, the first episode for season 2, right, was cut out of season 1. It was supposed to be the series finale for season 1. I mean, not series, season finale for season 1, but they pushed it to be the opening for season 2.
Oh, for Titans.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that.
That would explain the tone change.
Yeah. Because now they're not really on some oh, I'm gonna kill you, blah, 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 some shit like that. I'm like, no, this is way different now. That's
what's up. All right, y'all. Well, this was fun, man. I'm so glad to be back. This was fun. I enjoyed my discussion with the homie Fat Mike. So yeah, this was really dope. So we'll see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll do all that crazy stuff. Hope you have an amazing and wonderful day, and we'll see y'all next time on Culture Labs. Peace out, folks.
Peace.
No. All right, bro. Goodbye. Don't listen to her.